Hello, welcome to another review. Right, another Portuguese craft brewery, and this is from Vadia, Cerveja Artisanal, and this is their Märzen, so a Bavarian style lager brewed in Portugal. So interesting. I've never had nothing from this brewery before. This was in one of the local supermarkets. Quite an interesting bottle cap. So hopefully it doesn't go everywhere like the last beer. It's been in the fridge for a couple of days, so I mean, it's only a lager, but you never know what you're going to get. So that's come off alright. There's a little bit of smoke. I'm in this kind of arts and crafts kind of room, which is pretty cool. Bit of an aroma on the opening there. Oh wow, okay. Nice. Let's go for the pour. I've gone for this kind of style of glass. I think the shading of this particular style of beer does kind of vary, so it can be darker than this. In just normal light, it is quite dark out of the actual light. It is kind of a very kind of dark amber colour. There's half a finger of pure white head. There's a decent carbonation running through the beer. Just see it through the top there. So yeah, I've not had too many Märzens, so be interesting to see, you know, a Portuguese take on it. So let's get an aroma. Big kind of brown bread kind of aromas coming off this one straight away. Yeah, quite kind of warming, almost like almost like granary bread. A touch of sweetness there. A wholemeal kind of aroma to this. Smells really nice. Give it a try. Cheers. Although it's been out of the fridge probably 3/4 of an hour, it's still fairly cold. So this is bottle conditioned. So it might haze up a little bit more. If you check out the top of the glass, and you can see this. There we go. If you've done all that in there, just leave it in the bottle. Cloud it up a little bit. There's not much light coming through. Looking at the top of the head from kind of underneath. So. Nice kind of slightly malt sweetness coming through. Bready, biscuity, almost like a Hovis biscuit. It's coming in, incidentally, it's 6.3% ABV. I think it's listed on Untapped at 6.5. Yeah, 6.5, 28 IBUs. It's listed on Untapped. They're actually calling this the Rubi, R-U-B-I, and then it's Märzen. So I actually had the wrong beer listed for a while, thinking it's saying it's a Märzen. It's like, yeah, it's the wrong beer. But this is take two, because I actually forgot the bottle opener on the first take. So yeah, these guys are out of. I'll put the website down below. They're out of. God, get prepared is always a good thing. Oliveira de Zemes, Aveiro, Portugal. butchering that up for sure. I'm bad enough with English butchering up, so yeah, apparently it's a brew pub. They've got 30 beers listed on Untapped. It's a brew pub in Oliveira. They're the same what I've said earlier. I'll leave it at that. I'll put the information down below if you're curious to how it's pronounced properly. So, but yeah, this is really kind of decent, to be honest. Not picking up any of the ABV. Got a nice tang. There's almost like a slight underlying of some kind of dark fruit, maybe some dried apricots kind of thing, but only very slightly, nothing too trivial, or maybe some real kind of old dried orange skin, that kind of thing. Really nice, very subtle. There's a little bit more here. Cerveja Vadia is a Portuguese craft beer made with natural products. The whole process is designed to keep the genuine flavour of the beer. Ingredients are barley, malt, hops, water and yeast. So, best before the 1st of October of 2018. Free 30ml bottle from the local supermarket, one of the local supermarkets. I can't pronounce it. Continente or Continente, something like that. Can't even pronounce supermarkets, never mind some of the beers, but that's just me, you know. It's just, yeah, this is really nice. In terms of a rating then, for my palate, I like it. Although they're saying, you know, the Märzen is a Bavarian style lager, although you can get them in the Czech Republic, I believe, as well. So, not, as I said, I've not tried too many, but yeah, it's a really tasty lager. It doesn't taste like a lager, so that's probably why I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, for me, the rating then, yeah, it's 7.5 out of 10 for me, pushing an 8. It's sort of borderline. Yeah, let's give it an 8. 8 out of 10 for me, so it's a 4 out of 5 caps for Untapped. Speaking of Untapped, the ratings are, there's only 422 ratings, which is really kind of low. It's coming in at 3.25. I'm giving it quite a bit more than that. I'm giving this a 4 out of 5, so I don't know how long this beer has been available on Untapped, so the brewery's not. Brewery was added on the 23rd of December of 2012, so they've been around a little while. What, 6 years now. So let me just see if there's any information about when this beer was added to their list. It may do it, it may not. We'll kind of see. Oh, there it is. Added on the 17th of January of 2015. So just over 2 years. So yeah, nice beer. If you're in Portugal, check out the main supermarkets. Found this one anyway. So a Märzen. Not bad stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.